God says, tomorrow, a great and divine financial release is about to take place in your life. Your account is going to be flooded with 500 million today, but if you close your eyes to this right now, it will slip away from you like sand through fingers. This moment is sacred. It has been spoken in heaven, written in the skies, and sealed by my hand. This is not a dream. This is not imagination. This is your season, your appointed time, your heavenly transfer. Comment Amen if your spirit feels this truth deep within. I have watched you cry when no one knew you were even struggling. I have seen you stretch your hands in prayer, asking me not for luxury, but for relief, for survival, for just one chance to breathe without fear of tomorrow. I did not turn my face away from you. I did not ignore the sound of your weary voice. I have counted every sleepless night, every empty wallet, every tear-stained pillow. And now, I rise in your defense. Before this day ends, something in the realm you cannot see will begin to break open. This is not a moment for you to delay. Your obedience to stay and receive this matters more than you know. I have moved armies of angels on your behalf. I have overturned decisions that were made against you. I have instructed those in power to remember your name. And now, my child, I am pouring into your hands something that no enemy can steal, something the world cannot understand, something that was held back only because I was preparing your spirit to carry it with wisdom and humility. If this has touched you deeply already, like this video to declare that your breakthrough has finally arrived. You have been chosen. Not because you are perfect. Not because you have always done everything right. But because your heart has remained tender even in the storm. Because when others mocked you for still believing, you never stopped calling my name. And now, your unwavering faith has unlocked a gate that had been closed for years. Today is different. Heaven has whispered your name again and again. The sound has echoed through the courts of my glory. Angels have recorded your steps, your battles, your quiet strength. And now they stand ready, with baskets of favor and vessels of overflowing provision, to deposit divine wealth into your life. It will not just be enough for today. It will be enough for generations that come after you. Comment 1111 if you believe this deposit is meant for you. This is not only about money. It is about restoration. You were robbed of more than finances. You were robbed of peace. You were robbed of opportunities. You were robbed of your confidence. But no more. I am restoring you fully. And I am doing it in a way that will make everyone who once doubted you stand in awe. Some of you are on the edge of giving up, thinking it's too late, too hard, too broken to fix. But I speak to that part of your heart now. I breathe into that space that aches with silent despair. You are not forgotten. You are not forsaken. You are not invisible to me. And you are certainly not too late for what I am about to do. Listen closely. Even as you hear this now, something in the spirit is shifting. A transfer of abundance, long delayed, is being moved into motion. The systems of the earth are being interrupted by the will of heaven. I am calling forth contracts, approvals, deposits, partnerships, and unexpected sources of income that you have not even imagined. I am doing this to show you that I am still God, and I have not changed my mind about blessing you. Comment 222 if you trust me with this timing. Do not be deceived by how things have looked until now. Darkness had its moment, but I have not been absent. I was working behind the scenes. I was aligning timelines, shifting people, preparing hearts, and removing obstacles. You did not miss your blessing. It was not denied. It was being matured. Because the fruit I am giving you now will not wither under pressure. It will remain. I know there have been voices in your life that tried to convince you this kind of miracle isn't real. But I am real. My power is real. My provision is real. The 500 million I am releasing into your hands is not only a number. It is a key to open doors you thought were sealed forever. It is a bridge to help you walk out of what has held you back and into what I have destined for you since the day you were born. You do not need to understand how it will happen. You only need to believe that I am able. I own the gold, the silver, and every resource on the earth. I raise one up and bring another down. I give freely to those who walk in obedience, and I favor those who trust me even when they do not see the outcome. You, my child, have been seen. You have been marked. And you have been found faithful. Now you will see what happens when I move my hand in your life. You will receive phone calls that change your trajectory. You will receive news that stuns your heart with joy. You will hear the sound of chains breaking off your household, and you will walk in peace that surpasses everything you've known. This is not a random moment. This is a divine appointment. You did not stumble here by chance. I led you here so you could hear the truth before it was too late. This is the confirmation your heart has been waiting for. The warfare you experienced recently was a sign that something big was about to be released. The enemy fought so hard because he knew this moment would expose him. He tried to wear you out, make you bitter, steal your hope. But you didn't quit. And now the tables are turning. Right now, 55 countries are quietly using a 9-word money ritual. A recently leaked research file revealed that this pattern activates powerful brain pathways tied to wealth and prosperity. People are repeating it once a day and seeing money flow into their lives like never before. This discovery might not stay online much longer. Click the link in the description and comments to learn the phrase before it disappears forever. Hold on. Stay right here. Do not scroll away. Do not ignore this. Because everything I said I would do is about to come into full view. The tears you cried will become testimonies. The places you lacked will overflow. And the pain you felt will turn into power that others will draw strength from. You are not empty. You are not behind. You are not broken beyond repair. You are on the brink of something that will make every struggle worth it. I am not just blessing you. I am healing you. I am lifting you. I am covering you. And I am walking you into rooms where your name has already been spoken in favor. Comment 333 to declare your faith in this moment. You have been in the waiting room of destiny for so long, but this waiting has not been in vain. It has shaped you. It has refined your heart. You have grown in silence while others overlooked you. You have endured ridicule and confusion while others walked past you with blessings that seemed to skip your door. But today, I tell you this: nothing has skipped you. Nothing has forgotten you. Nothing has bypassed you. It was simply not the appointed hour. And now the hour has arrived. Everything that once drained you is about to be turned into a source of joy. Everything that once broke your spirit is going to bow before the overflow of favor I am sending into your life. This 500 million is not just money, it is a sign. A prophetic declaration of how drastically your life is about to change. It will serve as undeniable proof that I, the Lord your God, still show up for my children in miraculous, tangible ways. You have no need to explain yourself anymore. Let the evidence speak. Let my hand speak. Let my power silence every voice that doubted you, every person who left you, every heart that betrayed you, every system that failed you. I am restoring all that was lost, and I am doing it in full view. Comment 555 if you feel my presence washing over you right now. This is a divine interruption. It is meant to stop the cycle that tried to repeat itself over and over again in your life. Poverty ends here. Financial anxiety ends here. Sleepless nights worrying about how to pay rent or feed your children ends here. The spirit of lack that haunted your family ends here. I am cutting it off at the root and planting a new tree in your life, one of stability, one of prosperity, one of generational wealth that will bless your bloodline long after you are gone. I am sending help you didn't ask for but desperately need. I am bringing you into conversations where decisions will be made in your favor. I am causing people you have never met to mention your name in rooms you've never walked in. And all of it will come together to lead you to the door of divine fulfillment. I need you to understand something sacred: you didn't earn this by your works. You didn't fight hard enough to unlock this by human strength. You are receiving this because I am merciful. Because I love you. Because I am the God who chooses the humble and lifts up the broken-hearted. This is not a transaction. This is a gift. Let your heart receive it without guilt. Let your mind be at peace without doubting whether you're worthy. I say you are worthy. I say you are enough. I say you are chosen. And what I say overrides everything else. You are stepping into a new season where what once overwhelmed you will now obey you. Where what once controlled you will now serve you. Where you will no longer chase things that are already being sent your way. This is the season where blessings will chase you down. You will be overtaken by goodness. You will walk under open skies. You will speak, and mountains will move. You will ask, and the answer will appear swiftly. Comment 1212 if you're ready to walk into this season of overflow. I am not just blessing you financially. I am elevating every area of your life. Your relationships will be healed. Your health will be restored. Your mind will be renewed. Your emotions will be stabilized. Your vision will be sharpened. Your confidence will return. Your hope will no longer flicker like a candle in the wind, but burn steadily like a fire placed by my Spirit. And when people see what I've done, they will ask how. They will ask why. They will wonder where it came from. And you will answer not with pride, not with arrogance, but with peace and humility. You will say, "It was the Lord. He found me in my darkest hour and poured light into my story. He remembered me when everyone else forgot." You are not going to borrow anymore. You are going to lend. You are not going to beg anymore. You are going to give. You are not going to fear tomorrow anymore. You are going to command it with authority and faith. I am preparing to make an example of your life. The same people who thought you were finished will watch you rise. The same ones who said you were delusional for holding on to me will see just how real I am in your life. And they will know that I am the God who rewards those who seek me diligently and trust me fully, even when the storm refuses to pass. The FBI tried to keep this hidden, but now it's out. A 9-word sentence has been discovered that instantly activates a part of your brain linked to effortless wealth. Thousands of people are using it once a day and watching financial blessings pour in. They're calling it a miracle, and for many, it truly is. But this secret might be taken down again without warning. Click the link in the description and comments now before it's gone. Do not measure your future by your past. Do not limit your expectation based on what you've already seen. I am doing a new thing. I am creating rivers in the desert, and roads through wildernesses that seemed impossible to cross. This blessing, this 500 million, is going to arrive not by your plan, but by my divine arrangement. All you need to do is remain where I placed you. Stay connected to me. Stay rooted in my word. Keep your eyes fixed on me. Because when it happens, it will happen fast. When it comes, it will come fully. And when I bless, I add no sorrow with it. You will not pay the price of stress for this. You will not carry the weight of shame for this. You will not be bound by fear that it will disappear. This blessing comes with peace, with covering, with my seal of favor. Get ready. You've waited long enough. Now I move. Now I act. Now I show myself strong. The days of scraping for survival are coming to an end. You will never be the same again. You will rise with strength. You will walk with grace. And you will live in the overflow of my goodness. Stay with me. There is so much more coming. Comment 777 if you feel this message finding the deepest part of your soul. You have no idea how much has been happening for your sake behind closed doors in the spirit. The enemy tried to build walls to keep your blessing from reaching you. He sent confusion, setbacks, betrayal, and even moments of deep doubt to make you think I changed my mind about you. But I never did. I only strengthened your spirit through the pain so that when this blessing arrived, it wouldn't break you. It would build you. This wealth, this divine release, this promise from heaven, it's not just for your comfort. It's a restoration of everything the enemy stole. For every season you gave and saw no return. For every job you worked and were never recognized. For every time you were last, overlooked, rejected, and laughed at while you quietly kept trusting me. I kept the record. And now, I am releasing the reward. You do not need to convince anyone that you are chosen. Let the overflow do the talking. Let the evidence of favor in your life speak louder than your words ever could. I saw when you kept quiet instead of defending yourself. I saw when you gave away your last without asking for anything in return. I saw when you served others and clapped for their blessings while your heart wondered if I had forgotten you. I saw when you stayed loyal to me even though your heart was breaking, and your pockets were empty. You are not here by accident. I called you. I drew you in. I arranged your steps so that you would hear this today before the window closes. Not everyone will receive this, because not everyone stayed faithful like you did. This reward was always meant for those who did not give up when it would have been easier to walk away. Comment 999 if you receive this reward as yours today. Your time of just surviving is coming to a close. You are now entering into a time where you will thrive, not just financially, but emotionally, spiritually, mentally. You will no longer live in constant fear of not having enough. That fear has been binding you, but I am breaking that chain now. You will have more than enough. Enough to give. Enough to build. Enough to live with peace in your heart. My child, as you step into this new era of thriving, let my words sink deep into your soul like rain on fertile soil. The fear that once gripped your nights and clouded your days is dissolving before your eyes. I am the God who breaks every chain, and today, I declare freedom over your finances, your family, and your future. No longer will you count pennies or worry about the bills stacking up like mountains. Instead, you will count blessings that multiply like stars in the night sky. Comment 888 if you sense this freedom rising within you. Imagine the weight lifting from your shoulders, the endless cycle of borrowing, begging, and barely making ends meet. I have seen how it wore you down, how it stole your joy and dimmed your light. But hear me now, I am replacing that burden with abundance that flows endlessly. This 500 million is just the beginning, a seed planted in heaven's garden that will grow into a harvest beyond your wildest dreams. It will fund your visions, support your loved ones, and open doors to opportunities you thought were reserved for others. You may wonder, Lord, why me? Why now? It is because your faithfulness has not gone unnoticed. In the quiet moments when you chose prayer over despair, when you tithed from your scarcity, when you helped a stranger despite your own needs, I was watching. I was weaving those acts into a tapestry of favor. Now, that tapestry unfolds, revealing patterns of prosperity designed specifically for you. Let go of the doubts that whisper in your ear. The enemy plants seeds of unbelief, saying, "This is too good to be true." But I am the God of the impossible. Remember the stories of old, how I parted seas, multiplied loaves, and turned water into wine. If I could do that for my people then, how much more will I do for you, who have clung to my promises in these modern times? Your breakthrough is not a fairy tale, it is a fulfillment of my word. Comment 444 to affirm that you believe in my power to do the impossible. As this divine transfer begins, expect the unexpected. A phone call from an old contact, an email with an offer you can't refuse, a sudden idea that leads to innovation, these are the ways I will manifest this blessing. It won't come through struggle or strife, but through grace and divine timing. I am aligning the stars, moving the pieces on the board of your life, ensuring that every step leads to elevation. Think of the generations to come. This isn't just about filling your bank account today, it's about building a legacy. Your children and grandchildren will speak of this moment, saying, "It started when God spoke to our ancestor and changed everything." You will teach them to trust, to give generously, to live without the shadow of lack. The curse of poverty that plagued your family line stops with you. I am declaring it broken, shattered into dust by my mighty hand. But remember, my child, with great blessing comes great responsibility. I am not giving you this to hoard or to squander on fleeting pleasures. Use it wisely, to uplift the poor, to support my kingdom, to spread hope to those still in darkness. Your heart, tender and true, is ready for this. I have prepared you through trials, refining you like gold in the fire. If a wave of peace is washing over you right now, comment 666 to claim it. In the coming hours, pay attention to the signs. A dream that feels vivid and real, a conversation that sparks inspiration, a number that keeps appearing, these are my whispers, guiding you toward the full release. Do not dismiss them as coincidence, they are divine markers on your path. I am speaking through the ordinary to reveal the extraordinary. You have endured seasons of drought, where every effort seemed fruitless, every prayer unanswered. But those were times of preparation, not punishment. I was deepening your roots, strengthening your faith, so that when the rains come, and they are coming, you will not be uprooted. This flood of provision will nourish every dry area of your life, bringing growth where there was barrenness. Envision your home filled with laughter instead of worry, your table abundant with food shared with friends, your mind free to dream big without the chains of debt. This is the life I designed for you, not one of constant striving, but of resting in my provision. The 500 million is a symbol of my endless supply, a reminder that I own the cattle on 1,000 hills and delight in giving good gifts to my children. Comment 1010 if you're ready to receive and steward this gift. Do not let skepticism from others dim your expectation. There will be those who scoff, who say miracles like this don't happen in the real world. But my reality supersedes theirs. I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. What I did for Abraham, for David, for the widow with her oil, I will do for you. Your story will be a testament, drawing others to me, showing that faith moves mountains and opens heavens. As you continue in this message, feel my presence drawing nearer. I am not distant, I am right here, speaking directly to your heart. Close your eyes for a moment and breathe in my peace. Let it fill you, pushing out every trace of anxiety. You are safe in my arms, secure in my plans. In the spiritual realm, battles have been won on your behalf. Angels have warred against forces trying to block your blessing. But victory is assured because my blood covers you. The enemy flees at my name, and he cannot touch what I have ordained for you. Hold fast to gratitude. As the blessings flow, thank me daily. It keeps your heart humble and opens the floodgates wider. Remember, I love a cheerful giver, and as you give, you will receive pressed down, shaken together, running over. Comment 1414 if gratitude fills your spirit.